Aquarius, okay, this is your reading for the year. Hold on, let me turn on the light really quick. I don't know if that'll help much, I hope. A little bit. Okay, so we're going to do one card for each month unless more come out. And yeah, we're just going to go month by month. So we're going to start with 18, okay, all the way through each month. So 2018, add it all up, it reduces to a 2. So the energy, the vibration of this upcoming year is partnership, balance, adaptability, acclimating to the new you, your new environment, your newness. Aligning with others who have come into themselves and gotten to know themselves and reconnected with their authenticity. Okay, releasing fear. Really, if you just want to put it in one sentence, what the whole process is it's a releasing of fear. So all the lower vibrational stuff stems from that. So we're doing the love thing, partnership, okay? Partnering up with yourself. So with different dimensions, different aspects of yourself, okay? So left and right brain, masculine, feminine coming together, so balance within. You're going to see it outside, so because as within, so without, as above, so below, as you know how it goes. So 2 is also very one of the divine feminine numbers, okay? And so this year is going to be very much, and it's an energy. So men and women, everyone has this, okay? It's the creative, open-minded, open-hearted, fertile, abundant, creative, feminine flow. So here's a couple of garnets. One has like a little outie belly button. And those are naturally faceted by God, by nature. So those are just like $5 each. They're pretty big too. So those are, that's my birthstone too. I'm Capricorn. 18th, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. So anyway, those are beautiful, aren't they? They're raw. You can see some of the matrix still, like, they're not perfectly formed. But just natural. That's not faceted. That's by nature, and you can always tell if you see striations. See the striations on the facets? Yeah. So, beautiful. Beautiful, right? I just have to show it a little bit more in each one of this. Just, I love them so much. Yeah, I'm just feeling, really what's coming up for the collective. Just feeling into yourself. Really, like, wow, you don't feel this inner conflict. You really feel like your thoughts are cooperating with your emotions. Your emotions are cooperating with your body. Your body's cooperating with your thoughts. Okay, so, yeah, let's just get started and see what the cards have in store for you. Aquarius. Okay. Alrighty here. Get comfortable. Get all situated. Alright. Aquarian. All the Aquarian folk. Air sign. Ruled by Uranus, I believe. Other sister air signs would be Gemini, ruled by Mercury. Libra, ruled by Venus. Which is my dad and brother. They're very, very much in tune with their feminine side. My dad's more loving, and that's Libra, partnership, the scale, the balance. My brother's a triple Taurus, so he's more like, I used to say I love you, and he would be like, okay, alright, I'll talk to you later. My dad is it's always very loving. So, Venus, hello, planet of love. So, Aquarius. Very falling on the highest of benevolence. Anyone who wants to help out the forces of nature, the animal spirits, the denizens of the earth, the tree devas, which backwards spells saved, right? And they help us with the breath. They're part of God's, I was going to say artillery, but I wonder why artillery. Let's see what comes up for Aquarius. One card. God source creator, great spirit, the great mystery, great mother, the divine cosmic womb from which everything emanates. All the Akash that is Aquarius. It is going to be affected by or affecting Aquarius. Can I have one card, please? And we love Jesus over here too, the Order of Melchizedek. Oh, the whole story. If you're into more truth and awakening kind of stuff, I have tons of videos about. Okay, there you go. But originally I started doing tarot, and I had lots of monthlies and all, and I just deleted them over time because they, whatever, they get old, moving on. But it's really about documenting story. So now I'm moving back into what I love again. Here's the 5 of Cups. So, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like maybe Aquarius is doing that for Mary. Moving back into, because there's the 8 of Cups on the bottom. So that's walking away, emotionally detaching, so that you can leave what's no longer serving you for your highest good. You want to keep evolving and growing and learning. And you're a free spirit. And especially Aquarius, you're a free spirit. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So, I've already been seeing a theme. And this is only the 3rd reading, so I'll probably do a recap video after all of them once I get them all of signs done to see what the common threads were. But I'm already seeing, just from the oracle readings too, it's about getting in your heart. All signs, no matter if you're more earthly, air, fire, we're all being asked to be more in tune with the water. Okay, the divine feminine too. So the divine feminine is team. Okay, that's also 4, which is the number of the earth. The square represents earth. And 2 is the master build. Well, 2 would be the master number. But 2 is the builder, which that's what she is. She's the builder. She's a creative force. The right brain. Okay, when I say she, I mean the feminine energy. 5 of Swords on the top. Yeah, you're walking away though. But you're gonna have to tune in to the emotional side, so what you're leaving. You need to detach emotionally, because there is a 5 of Swords and 5 of Cups, but then 8 of Cups on the bottom. So, and of course, Aquarius, you're gonna think it over in your mind. Okay, 5 of Swords is kind of like betrayal, and then it wasn't worth it in the end. Like maybe someone stabbed you in the back, or you might have done that to someone, and so they have to walk away from you. But this is about you, so yeah. This is like, even though it's betrayal, it's like the one who did it feels shameful, guilty. It wasn't worth it because they lost you, who was a friend. So even though it just leaves everyone sad in the end, and it's like a moment of bliss. Whether it was cheating, whatever. It's just someone who trusted and they fell off the wagon and let you down, whatever it was. Okay, someone was supposed to be there for you and they weren't, and they were self-serving and you needed them. Whatever. It's just like betrayal, and it was just like to the point where it's like, okay, you've had enough chances, so it's time to walk away now and detach emotionally, because you can't just keep getting hurt and hurt and hurt over from someone's behavior. Then we're being a fool, and not like the fool card in the like literally just being dumb. So emotional detachment, you can't figure this one out in your head. But it really did a mind F on you. I might let that word and stuff. So I try not to say the F word during tarot readings because, you know, some people, you know, they don't like it too spicy. But I like to just be open and flow. So, okay, we'll see. Wary, you might hear my child. You got some organic organic Oreos, just like Safeway brand, whatever, store brand organic Oreo cookies. So he's like jumping all around his room, and water, good distilled water that we make at home with our little distiller. Wary, it's not gonna start off so great, but it's gonna serve you doing this. Okay, so. But it's going to call for you to be more tuned into your emotions so that you can do this, because it's going to require emotional detachment so that you can walk away and go towards, you know, following your bliss, living your life. Okay, so there we go. Let's do that one. I see justice, like some balance. Yeah, oh, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe the concern is like you need to do it now because you don't want to keep perpetuating this energy. You don't. It's like, you know, when I die, what's going to be energetic imprint? What's going to be a legacy? What am I going? You know, it's like I don't want it to just be this crap drama, and you know, so getting in tune with that heart is going to help you. Don't worry though, that's good. Ten of Pentacles with the Justice card on the bottom, and Six of Cups on the top. So this could be a reunion with someone, family, a lover, you know, reunion of self, okay, the inner child returning to innocent love. And innocent love can be romantic. I mean, we have this idea that we just can't control ourselves. We can't hug or kiss someone or what without like, oh, we gotta just, I can't resist. I can't control myself. I have no self-control. There has to be penetration. There has to be sex. There has to be fornication. You know, just because you give someone a hug and kiss too doesn't mean you need to like be all grinding up on them and do it. This is just Six of Cups is, and this can be, it's innocent, pure love. So this can be family love, okay? The love a mother has for a child. And maybe that's why you need to do this, because you don't want this to impress upon, maybe you have a child, so you don't want them to, you want to set a good example, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, Justice, that's Libra, that's air. He's having a good old time in there. And Queen of Wands on top. Or was this the top card? I'm sorry, that was the top card. You know what? Since I put it down there, it was meant to be there. So, yeah. I had a feeling it maybe had to do some, you know, maybe someone, here's Queen of Wands. Could be someone a little bit too fiery for you. Because air and fire, I don't know. If it's not a tempered fire, if the passion isn't channeled right, I mean, it could be explosive because air just fanning the flames and then poosh, and just, yeah, and then it's going to be better for everyone involved. It's something about the children. Yeah, that was, okay, we're not going to do it again. I didn't let go of it, so, yeah, here's Justice, okay. Your heart, you want your heart to be light. And that makes sense, Aquarius, because, you know, you're air sign. You need to let your mind drift, and, you know, it's very a spiritual seeker. So I think you see a tangible responsibility, though, because this Ten of Pentacles, you know, this can be like, you know, like I said, legacy, what you pass on. So it's not just the wealth of the Nine of Pentacles, but it's the Ten of Pentacles where it's like, this is what you pass on, and then it's the Ace of Pentacles in the next generation, or however it plays out in your reality. You know, that the Ace of Pentacles would be the next generation. So this is the 10 where you're at the peak of what you have to pass on to share whatever it is tangibly, maybe, you know, speaking. It's just something tangible, okay? And think of sound, okay? How it creates form, cymatics and all that. You know, Aquarius, come on, you should know all about cymatics. Cymatics, cymatics. So sound is form, is shape, is... So, come on, black screen, alright. So, okay, you're thinking a little bit more logically maybe with that airy Aquarius mind, okay? Yeah, tuning more into your emotions, practical, okay, tangible, pentacles, maybe some family involved, perhaps children that you want to set a good example for. You want balance. So maybe there's someone maybe that has disappointed you or whatever. However, it's just we all play our role. Nobody's at fault. Everything's how it should be, or else it would be different, right? So we just have to trust in God that, you know that nothing gets past God. All right, so yeah, could have been a female fire sign, or just perhaps a fire sign because Queen of Wands that just was just too much feminine energy. Having a hard time getting that word out. I just say it a lot, so it's like yeah. Maybe you want to get back to balance. You want to feel balance, and it's a 2 year. It's time for balance. So we're getting rid of all the things that keep us out of balance, whatever it is. Our diet, our thinking, people in our lives, just kind of staying in our comfort zone, not learning new things, and expanding our awareness. And for Aquarius, you need to do that. So if there's anything that's keeping you out of balance, it's going to keep you from doing that. And that's what Aquarius loves to do, is seek out that spiritual wisdom. So, okay, that was like shooting out Two of Swords. Wow. I think this came up, yeah, both times in Sag and Capricorn came up. The Two of Swords. Okay, I'm saying decision, magician. Okay, the magician's at the bottom. These are the tough decisions. Two of Swords. Those are the tough ones you don't want to make because you don't want to make the wrong one. You don't want to let people down. You don't want to not have enough for the PG&E bill or whatever. So again, see, here's your heart. Heavy mind equals a heavy heart. Thank you, angels. And you want to fly free. All that violet color. It's like bubbling up to the surface. See, it's like this big bubble, and it's like trapped in this root, and so it's like it's about ready to burst. If you don't make a decision, the universe is gonna make it for you, because the universe needs harmony and balance. So if it's imbalance and disharmony is created because someone is resisting stepping up to the plate and making a decision because they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, you get to the point where you just gotta, okay, cut your ties, cut your losses, whatever. Yeah, cut your losses. So excuse me. So, but magician, you have all this, yeah, all the skills and tools you need. Okay, all the elements of the universe are there, just beckoning you to summon them, create this new, abundant, new beginning, whatever you want. This came up for Capricorn too. I don't think Sag, but maybe, but definitely the last one, yeah. So again, here's this new beginning, but there's we can't have that until we do the things we need to do first. Cut out what we need to cut out, make these tough choices and decisions that we need to make. Okay, we have to make room for this, right? We have to prepare the soil, cultivate this newness. And it's all, the universe wants to cooperate with you. Really is beckoning us to manifest all this abundance, okay? And the earth is just like, oh, manifest, germinate all these seeds, abundance. Oh, please, 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 I love it. The earth just flirt. It's like growing your hair out, and or you're taking like vitamins, and your hair and nails are getting all nice and thick. That's what's happening with the earth. She's just like, oh, she's coming into her beauty, and so it's like it is kind of magical. The manifesting power of the earth, that Ace of Pentacles and Magician card. So all right. So the real tough decision, a new beginning. Emotional detachment has to happen in the beginning of the year, and you have to, because at this point it's not just affecting you. What I'm getting, okay. And by doing that, you think you're going to hurt people, but what's going to happen is going to benefit you and everybody. It's just, you might have to sweat a little bit and throw up and lose a couple nights sleep and not have an appetite for a week, whatever. Do some binge online shopping to distract yourself. No, just kidding. Well, this is the Pentacles. I mean, Maybe some of you Aquarians out there got some money, and you know it's the holiday season. Whatever you celebrate. So, see what we got for. Ooh, the screechy monkey. So in this new beginning, what is going to happen for after that Ace of Pentacles for me? I know you're Aquarius and you want to think it out, but this one requires you to get in your heart. I'm not going to take those ones. So you can't really think your way through this. Ultimately, mentally, you have to make a decision, or it will be made for you. But in order to get there mentally, you have to go through the heart. So it's like the root chakra and the crown chakra coming together. They meet at the heart. It's like two, okay? The two partnering up. The base root chakra, the Muladhara, and the crown. Sahasrara. I like that one because it's rah-rah. Sahasrara, Shishkumbha. Kick him in the butt and say ha-ha. You're going to have a good laugh maybe after. After you make that tough decision. Decision? Yeah, decision. Someone's going to feel dissed. Don't worry about it. He'll get over it. Everyone gets over. Time heals all wounds, all that kind of stuff, you know. Yeah, Tower card. I'm telling you. Some people need to let go of stuff because the universe really is supporting these new beginnings, growing, learn all these new good, you know, lots of pentacles. It's the universe and the earth are supporting all this good stuff. So everyone should be taking advantage of it. You know, in a good, healthy, balanced way. The energy of the two. Okay, so okay, there we go. Oh, I just said the energy of the two, and look what ended on the bottom. Two of Cups. So maybe a new beginning in love. Aquarius. Someone. Kabad. You know the guy from Mad TV? He does Stewart, and I can't think of his name, but he's funny. But he does the guy with the big, like, okay, we call him, like, child molester glasses, but, with, like, the jogging suit and the curly, greasy hair. He's like played like a old Jew guy, but whatever. If you're like, oh, come on! Like he had a stuffy nose. Come on. Anyway. 7 of Cups. Okay. Let me see here. No, don't worry about it. Okay, Capricorn got that too. It's like, some doubt wants to creep in. Whenever good stuff's happening, okay, there's always going to be forces opposing it to balance it out. So you stay balanced by just seeing it for what it is. A thought comes up, a fear, a whatever, and you let it pass and you let it go. This is, you know, 7 of Cups is having faith. Don't worry about checking all the numbers and all that. Just know it's coming in. Just trust. That's why we got to go in the heart. That's where the truth is. So, this new beginning might think, you know, okay, so come soon you might start having doubts creep in after a few weeks of like resonating with how wonderful something is, or this person or the situation. It might be a little bit like unbelievable because it's really good and it's new. So don't think too much about it, Aquarius, and then don't start letting doubt creep in. Okay, the 7 of Cups and not seeing things clearly. Trust it because, like I said, okay, 2 of Cups is on the bottom, and then 4 of Wands is on the top. So that's happy home, balanced, strong foundation, good structure, a sure thing that's like building with someone that, you know, wants what you want. So, clear all this stuff emotionally for this to come in, make that final decision. Don't think too much about it. Feel it out. Okay, so you can be open to receiving that and make that new beginning. And a little doubt might creep in, and then, but don't worry. I think it's a person, okay, that's coming in for you because it's a 4 of Wands and 2 of Cups and new beginning with, you know, so it's like getting, you know, like there's some tie, maybe there's children or something, or property, so that it's harder to, okay, so, like how this Two of Swords is kind of like wrapped up and intertwined with the roots. It's kind of, it seems like a tangled mess, but once you make that decision, it's like, chip, cut the wire. Just make sure you cut the right one, right? But you know, you won't get fried too much as long as you have those insulated handles. Trust it. It's gonna be, even if you get fried a little bit, it's okay because it's gonna be worth it. Okay, it's gonna be worth it. Two of Cups, Four of Wands. But like I said, let that, the doubt, whatever that comes through, just process it, let it go. Don't get stuck in it. You know, don't let it create a vortex and start, you know, making universes and stuff. Just let it be a little piece of grit that passes through. Oh, okay, already. There we go. Boom. Dude, Two of Cups still was on the bottom. Well, I didn't get very much shuffling out. Page of Pentacles. So that could be a child. Okay, so it could be, through all this, you might end up, I mean, you're going to end up being closer if it has to do with a child, okay? You might think it's going to hurt them, it's going to devastate them. You're going to end up being closer if indeed it involves, like, family, children, you know. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe someone who's in tune with their feminine energy, very grounded, could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or, I'm not remembering stuff now. God, it's been so long since. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, yeah. Duh, brother, Taurus. So, it could be a female, okay? Or it's just someone who has the feminine energy of manifesting, create. You know, maybe they can help you out with that since you're air sign. Maybe this person's going to help ground you. Okay, with that Four of Wands, too. That's like grounding, home, building a family. Yeah, Page of Pentacles on top. So Page and Queen, you know, new beginnings. Could even be a partner, romantic partner that you do business with as well. Okay? Someone that you get along with and love so much that you actually can be in business together and make it work. Because Page of Pentacles can be, you know, entrepreneurial ideas and, you know, business venture. So, you know, and you know, thinking about creating a business or a new business, going into business for yourself. So, but like I said, it also could just, you know, it could be a child, it could be earth sign child. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. I don't say that. It's just like, you know, that'll take forever. The water signs, and, you know, you teach yourself all the basics, and when you're learning tarot, teaching yourself tarot or whatever, watching tarot, and most people know. And if not, then go research it. It's fun. Fun to learn. And then you learn the fixed signs and all that. Okay. Okay, one flipped over, so we'll take that one. Three of Pentacles on the bottom. So that's very much cooperating with the Earth. Three, the Trinity, feminine, creative energy. It can mean literally like an end of problems. It can mean love. You're painting the canvas the way you want. Okay. What was on the bottom? It's cooperation. Okay, community, coming together, sharing, equality, egalitarian, okay, community. Yeah, the Fool behind it, so true, authentic. There's that tower again, so something gotta go. But it will. By the middle of the year, it seems like that's how it's, you know, kind of it's like this, it's a process. It takes on its own natural progression, right? So. Oh, I just want to see you got the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, Four of Pentacles, King of Swords. I have a feeling like really good stuff, and it's protected. Archangel Michael, Eight of Cups. You just have to walk away, you know. And there's Knight of Cups, strength, strong, passionate love, perhaps. Don't be afraid of it. Divinely guided, because the Star card there, and Sun and Wheel of Fortune. But yeah, that Tower and Eight of Cups. Don't think too much about it, King of Swords. Because you got another King of Swords, Archangel Michael, who will assist you. You know, he protects you, so there's no interference while you sort your feelings out or your thoughts out. Knight of Cups. Yeah, so that's balancing fire and water. Okay, and strength is like loving, compassionate strength. Okay, the strength of the virtues, not physical force. So we're working with. Oh, here's the Queen of Cups. So right after the Queen of Pentacles. Everyone, there's just a lot of queens showing up because it's just this feminine energy. So very much a lot of love. Okay, Queen of Cups is the one who's loved and in love. Queen of Pentacles is you know, the dynamic woman who takes charge and gets things done and makes sure there's order and everyone's fed and all, you know. And then the Queen of Cups makes sure that everyone's listened to. Okay, that everyone's heart is fed. So, you know, those are two feminine aspects, but it could be inside a male or a female. Okay, we're just tapping into our more of our right brain. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. And we're tapping into the earth as well. And it's a very powerful force, okay? The strength card on the top. It might seem subtle because some things are slow and gradual, like a crystal forming. But then it's like strength and beauty. It's like, it's very beautiful, right? Looks so delicate and shiny, but it's strong. Strong AF. So, you know, what was that again? Oh, yeah, strength card. And then, and that's Leo, Sun, using the, you know, energy of the sun, and that's Three of Pentacles, using the energy of the earth. So using the energy of the natural forces, that magician showed up, you know, to create your reality. All the elements are available. Okay, so we're being resourceful this year too because it's a builder year. 2 is a building number. And we can only build through partnership. So you have 2 queens, so good feminine creative energy. Whoa, 9 of Pentacles. Yes, abundance. Okay, so I'm saying 9 of Pentacles. And she doesn't break any of these. She bends these to her will and creates all this beauty, music, and everything is still living and growing. She works with the forces of nature. So everything, the piano is alive, just made out of the tree. Everything's all connected. So it's not raping the earth for the resources. This is working with the abundant flow of earth. Okay, you're so loving and giving. We need to respect the earth, tap into the power of it, and use it for our benefit. And it's there for that too, not just for that. You know, Gaia, the earth, is her own being. She has her own life and her own existence, and so 9 and 10 of Pentacles. I've been seeing those a lot lately. Oh, did that happen in the last reading? 9, 10, and Ace? Wow. Okay, so remember this new thing that came in that you got a little bit unsure about after you did this work and let this go and made tough decisions and you realize, oh, it's actually kind of working out? You're going to get into that creative flow. But it's going to be a little bit of a, you know, processing through it. Because it's going to be emotional. Maybe it's uncharted territory for you because you're an air sign. So you're going to have to process it through more of the body, through your emotions and less of the mind. So yeah, September, that's that. I get a really just good culmination for, excuse me, for Aquarius. So let's see what we're, oh, let me get that on camera, sorry. Okay. Knight of Cups. Okay, so that popped out again. So, and this, you know, if you're a female, you know, this could be very passionate male coming in. It's Knight of Cups, so it's very loving. It's fire and water. So the Knight's very fiery, passionate, baron. It doesn't have to be a man, okay? It's just a masculine energy trying to balance its feminine energy. And air signs, that's masculine. Air, electric, ether. Pretty much, I would say the other signs are all feminine. Air signs would be more of the left brain masculine. Because it's air, ether, father, electric. but not the consuming fire, like okay, like the wands and stuff. This is more just as far as Aquarius, your energy is it's like the wind, man. It lists where it, but Knight of Cups, and then you have the Nine of Cups on the bottom. So power of prayer, wishes granted, your prayers being heard, answered, hopes, dreams, keeping the faith, and then seeing it unfold, and you're like, whoa, it's really happening. This is really happening. Okay, after the Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups. So this person is going to come in. You're going to be in your creative, abundant flow, and that's what's going to call in this really passionate. So I'm feeling like maybe this is you. Okay, whether you're a male or female, man or woman, you're going to be feeling more of your feminine energy through your physical body, because Queen of Pentacles and of the earth, okay, and your mental, your emotional body, okay, Queen of Cups. So Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, feminine, earth, water, energy, okay, out of the air a little bit and down here where the earth and the water flowing through the earth, so just getting a little bit more grounded and in that feminine flow, and it's really going to be bursting forth here. So yeah, remember, you're really going to be feeling into yourself and feeling your abundant flow, and then bam, once you align with yourself, that high vibration, that's you, your highest, all your dimensions, okay, all your aspects coming together, and it's just like, that's when, you're just creating whatever it is, okay, cooking, painting, writing, creating anything that's tangible and that you have an emotional involvement with. I was going to say evolvement, but yeah, evolving more into the physical realm, coming down to earth a little bit. Aquarius, come down to earth. My Mercury is in Aquarius, so yes. So what was on the top? Oh, Six of Wands. Yeah, you're going to feel vindicated, like this little doubt, okay, but you're going to be like, nope. Okay, process through that, good, I'm good. Feeling into myself, feeling good, in the flow, abundant, creative, bam. You align with yourself, and then that calls in someone else who's like that as well, okay? Partnership. Nine of Cups, you get what you want. And Six of Wands being on the top just means victorious, vindicated, like, yeah, that's what I thought. That's like the that's what I thought card. That's just what I thought. You better do what I tell you, lower self. So, okay, let's see. What we got is November. What you two gonna be up to in November? Aquarius. Kinky Aquarius, just kidding. Okay. I really connect mentally to Aquarians because Mercury, it's the planet of communication. Also rules Gemini, Virgo too, but Gemini one of your sister air signs. So the way I think, communicate mentally, the air, okay, Aquarius, I'm very much truth seeker. I love spiritual knowledge, so I very much resonate with the Aquarius. Yeah, guys! I said, what? I'm like looking forward to the what? Yeah, Lover's card. Hello. Did this come out in both Sag and I know Capricorn. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was Sag. I know one of them, the Lover's card, came out. It's like more near towards the end too. Like it all culminates and comes together. So that's right after the Knight of Cups. Kapow. So Knight is fire, and then it's cup, so water, so steamy. And Lovers, all right, balancing out. This is good. This is good love. The one you've been waiting for. Is what I just heard. The one you've been waiting for. I didn't hear true love. That the one you've been waiting for. Maybe because, you're so mental, Aquarius, the mind, the air, the swords. So maybe you've been thinking, maybe your whole life you've had this version or whatever, and people thought, you're nuts, this is whatever. Maybe you've had some specifics that people thought were a little out there. You're Aquarius, whatever. You're expansive. There's no limitations. If you can think it, hey, why not think it? Even if it doesn't happen, you can still think it and explore that. It's fun. So, so maybe this partner is the one when you go into that lull and daydreaming and fantasizing about the perfect partner. You're gonna be like, whoa, that's the one. There's gonna maybe certain features, even what maybe like really tripped out how much it might even up. So, but Lover's card. I mean, come on. Oh, dude, and Temperance is on the bottom. I said it's someone's gonna balance you well. It's a 2-year Aquarius. I'm excited for you guys. Oh, dude, 3 of Wands. Looking forward to it. Positivity. Looking for your shifts coming. You're looking forward to what's next with this person. What's next? You get up in the morning. You're like, what's next? What are we gonna have for breakfast? Strawberries? What are we gonna do today? It's okay. Very positive. Very balancing. I was just saying that too. Balancing the two, making that nice, good steam between the fire and the water. Nice, perfect, balanced steam, right? Not too wet, not too hot. You want a nice steam shower, right? Okay, so let's see. What do we have for Aquarius? For one card, please. Team Benevolence. Team Love. True righteous love of God. Oh. So, in a year from now, oh, come on, you guys! Stop it! I'm gonna start acting like a little 2-year-old, like throwing little fins. It's too good. 2 of Cups, okay? 2 of Cups. In the 2 of Cups. December. Oh, you're gonna like it. This is good. Oh. You gotta walk away from what you need to walk away from and make those decisions and keep going with the flow and being in the now. When that little bit of fear, doubt creeps in, just know that the good, you gotta just be with you and chill with you. It's a little bit of self-mastery so you can get that creative flow. And when you do, you're gonna be lined up with that vibration that's gonna call in this passionate Knight of Cups. Okay? Could be someone a little bit younger than you because these are queens over here, which I'm feeling is more you, okay, and then the knight, just because there's 2 queens, okay, so it's like more like aspects of self. So and that's gonna usher that in. So you got to make sure you do this stuff in the beginning, okay? It's like right off the bat already in like where it's like you can't get this stuff going, and there's like a process that needs to happen to clear out, to bring this in, to get to the vibration that's aligned with bringing this in. So it's like very swiftly first thing already. You're only the 3rd sign, but it's like immediately. Like get it going. Like we're not going to be like, oh God, we're at the break-in where the year ago. I didn't even start an exercise program. My New Year's resolution. Wait, what happened? What? It was just where now it's December. What happened? So yeah, not doing that. Because you got good stuff coming in. You don't want that to linger and carry over. This is windows of opportunity. This is making, going along with divine plan, divine order, divine timing. So don't be an impediment to that. Don't be obstinate to your own awesomeness that's coming in. My goodness. And what's on the bottom? 6 of Wands. And Temperance on the top. Okay, so it's just all good. Okay. Ended up on the bottom. 6 of Wands again. Temperance again. Fire. Water. Perfect balance. Yin yang. Masculine, feminine. Partnership. Love. The one you've been waiting for. That just came out. It's not a song. God, I hope not. Because I just disrespected it. Okay. Wow, Aquarius. I love it. You guys. Oh, gosh, you guys. I just see so much love. I'm feeling. I mean, it's a 2-year, so it just makes sense, right? So I can get the cards in there all the way, but all right. So very 5 of Cups. Okay, don't spend too much time on it. 10 of Pentacles for Reware. Six of Cups. Soul is Two of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Moon, Seven of Cups. Queen of Pentacles for August is Queen of Cups. September is Nine of Pentacles. October, Knight of Cups. Remember the Lovers. So look out for that, just really feeling solid. And you're really going to feel by like this, yeah. Because you're going to be feeling the love, but then you're really going to be feeling the union, okay? Like really joining your lives together, okay? And it's support. This is Major Arcana, Lover, so it's supported. Like I said, I was saying divine timing and all that because it's not just the Two of Cups, it's the Lover's card. So it's what you want, but it's also what the universe is supporting. We can't go against what God wants in the universe and the one who created it all. So, we're going to start going with that, with our inner guidance through our heart. And then look at how beautiful it's like lining up for people if you do this, okay? But it's like swift, first thing in the beginning, okay? And we'll see how it goes for the other signs, but I'm already getting that already. Heart-centered, swift action in the beginning of the year, so this next month. Okay, and then a little bit of processing, and then the fear, doubt creeps in, hold on. Because this good, abundant, creative flow is going to come in, then love and passion, and then solid, okay? Solid, good, victorious, vindicated. Like, it was all worth it. That Six of Wands, it's like, it was all worth it. Took all year to get here, but it was worth it. Six of Wands, okay? And it brings in so much balance, health, healing, okay? Sexual healing. Just, do everything. We're doing things that are for our highest good, right? In line with harmony and earth and all that. So we're honoring our temple, okay? Our body is our temple. We honor it as holy and beautiful and not to be defiled. Okay, so we respect, honor, love, and cherish ourselves. So that includes our feelings, our thoughts, our body. Okay. And what we want out of life. So, all things are possible with God, and nothing is possible without God. And that nothing is religious over here. Okay, so just for anyone who's new who might get tripped out by, I'll talk about God and then I'll say shit. So it's like, where's it going? Just it's just all flow over here. We're about love, high vibration, non-judgment, being open, expansive, growing, learning. It's all about truth. So love, peace, and blessings, Aquarius. Oh, I'm excited for you guys. I really am. So make sure, okay, have faith through this up here in the beginning part. Okay, you can do it. You got that strong mental, strong mentality, strong mind to get through it. So, but you're being asked to be more in your heart. Okay, ground down more into the earth, into the water, the feminine. Okay, get out of the masculine air. Okay, we're being asked to get out of our comfort zone. So, same goes for you, Aquarius. All right, love you guys. Peace, blessings.